Welcome to CT with CPD podcast. I am your host, Sharon Diggs, and it is Wellness Wednesday. And this week's podcast is titled Potty Talk, Old Poop. It's all about taking the number 2. Well, my friends, that time has come. I owe you a Wellness Wednesday session on how poop can determine our health status. And yes, I said poop, taking a dump, taking a number 2, whatever you want to call it. Not sure why talking about pooping is such a taboo and why we, especially as women, find it challenging to talk about when we are designed to poop, and why men act like women don't poop, and then why men are just so comfortable like it's a flex when they have to poop. All interesting. But at the end of the day, everybody has to poop, but not everybody really wants to talk about it. And I get it. It's not the most flattering conversation to have, but we could be missing out on some valuable information in regards to our health when we don't talk about it. After all, a healthy gut absorbs all the usable nutrients from the food we eat. We don't need what remains, and it's essential that we get rid of it. Get it out of our gut. When it's all working well, we are basically a healthy human garbage disposal. And it effectively is ridding out of our body what it doesn't require. And pooping, my friends, is the only way for us to do this. And of course, this would not be a CT with CPD podcast if I did not share some did you know facts. And yes, I am going to share some did you know facts about pooping. So did you know the average person poops 7 times a week? If you poop fewer than 3 times per week, you are backed up, which is considered that you are constipated and you're going to need some relief. It is noted, and I know this is probably pretty ill, but I just thought since I had to read it and endure it, that I would share it with you as well. And within a year, a single person is estimated to poop about 320 pounds of poop a year. I'm like, And I found this particular did you know fact very profound. I did not know that there were 7 types of poop. I won't go into the details here because I know that's a bit much. But you can definitely go Google it, and it is called the Bristol Stool Chart. And on this chart, it tells you about each types of the poop and what they mean. So again, it's the Bristol Stool Chart, BRISTOL Stool Chart. And again, it will emphasize the 7 types of poop and what they mean. I'll go into a little bit of detail as to why that's important shortly. And the last did you know fact is on average, it takes 7 seconds for food to travel through our esophagus, through our stomach, and up to 72 hours to travel through the stomach, through the intestinal tract. So why should we be informed about poop? And why should we know why it's important? It's very simple. What we eat, and they say you are what you eat. You need to expel waste, along with toxins in our body. A healthy gut has absorbed all the usable nutrients from food. You don't need what remains, and it is essential that we get rid of it. So we must poop, take a number 2, do a dump to get rid of the toxins and the bacteria from our bodies. So one may ask, how many times should you poop a day? We know that if you don't poop more than 3 times a week, that we are backed up, we're constipated. But please note that bowel movements, BM's frequency can differ from person to person. As a general rule of thumb, they say that it's normal for a person to poop 3 times a day to 3 times a week. I mentioned earlier about the 7 types of poop and why we should be aware of the different types of poops. Experts say, such as gastroenterologists, colon experts, and rectal experts, say that we should pay attention to our bowel movements. It's actually a great way to keep an eye on our health. Things like the texture, the size, the color, the frequency, and even the smell can be possible indicators of digestive issues and or dietary needs. Our poop can tell us if we're eating enough fiber, if we're drinking enough water, or if our digestive system is processing food too slowly or too quickly. Also, lasting changes in our bowel habits or in the appearance, meaning the color, because they're different colors. They have a little color chart as well, and I will give you the information to find that information as well. But even in the appearance of our poop can be a sign of a medical condition that may require medical treatment. So where can you find this detailed information? Go to Google, type in the healthy poop chart, what your stool says about you. It's by HealthPartners, and it's a 9-minute read, and you are worth reading 9 minutes to keep your health up to par. It'll also be posted in the description of this podcast. Please note that if you are stressed or under any type of anxiety, that your poop is going to look different. The texture, the color could look different, as well as if you are taking any medications, can cause a different look or appearance in your poop. So now I'm going to leave you with number 2 potty tips. Fiber is our friend. A healthy helping fresh fruits and veggies can help us move our number 2s right along. Remember growing up what they said, or typically you'll see the food chart that says eat 5 fruits and vegetables daily? Here we go. So this is it. So they say that women should aim for 25 grams of fiber a day, and men should aim for 38 grams of fiber a day. Again, fiber is our friend, especially in the pooping process. So again, women should aim to have 25 grams of fiber per day, and men should aim for 38 grams of fiber a day. Exercising is important, and keeping and moving our digestive system on the right track. So getting your body moving is a great way to keep the digestive system moving. It also reduces the time that food is in our colon, and it also helps with constipation. So get out here and exercise. And if things aren't moving as smoothly as you would like, please consider making some changes in your diet, establish an exercise routine. Definitely stay hydrated by drinking plenty of water. Water helps to break down food during the digestion process and allows our bodies to pull out all of the helpful nutrients. Lastly, preventive care. Preventive care. Definitely for people 45 and older, you should be getting a colonoscopy. Our colon, which is our largest intestine, is considered an unsung hero of the digestive system, as it absorbs the moisture from the food we eat, and it breaks down the waste so it can pass through our bodies. A healthy colon helps to ensure that waste does not build up in our body and that our digestive system is functioning well. If our colon isn't at its top best health, we can experience gas, pain, and more serious health conditions. Now, these are just a few number 2 potty tips to help us to maintain a healthy, happy digestive tract. So next time you sit on the potty for number 2, pay attention and make health a priority. Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's educational therapy session for our Wellness Wednesday for our topic on Potty Talk. Oh, poop. It's all about taking care of the number 2 and definitely taking care of you. Remember, our health is our wealth. The power of choice is ours every day, all day. Until we meet again for our next educational therapy session, take care, be blessed, and have an amazing day.